In this video, you're going to learn the basic technique and some nice entry-level parts to play along to some samba on Repique de Mão. Repique de Mão literally translates as repique of the hand, but a more accurate one-to-one translation would be hand repique. It was invented by the late, great Ubirani of the legendary pagode group Fundo de Quintal. If you're into Brazilian music and haven't heard Fundo de Quintal, then just stop watching this video, go listen to them, come back. Seriously, you need to do that. The Repique de Mão has a specific role in a samba, and that's just kind of to bolster the swing, help the groove move along, and add some extra bits and pieces on top. Often, Repique de Mão players will play fills to transition between sections of a song, or just have nice solos to kick off songs. It's not considered an essential instrument to a samba setup, and it's seen as like a nice extra thing if they can. But I think it's a really nice instrument and adds a lot to the sound of a group. Whilst I have your attention, I'll just say, hi, my name is Jordan Ferguson. If you're new here and are into learning about Brazilian music, then you should definitely subscribe so you don't miss anything else I post. So let's start off by looking at how to hold the instrument. Most of the time you'll be sat down playing this instrument, so you won't, but I'll also show you how to hold it standing up. You're going to be resting the drum on your lap. Now if you're right-handed, you want it to be on your left leg and have the skin side facing your right hand. That way you can play it with your right hand. And then your other arm resting just on top, but with enough room so that you can hit the side of the drum. Some people like both their legs together, makes it feel a little bit more secure. This way it's a little bit more ergonomic, you're not kind of crunching up. And if you're going to play standing up, then all you need to do is put your left hand, or the hand that's on top of the drum, inside it. Then you'll be holding all the weight of the drum with that hand. And if you've got something like this, which is made of wood, it's going to be really heavy. So there are three kind of essential sounds to this instrument. The first one is the easiest, and it's just with the hand that's on top of the drum. And I tend to keep my wrist attached as a kind of anchor point to the instrument, because if you take your whole hand off the drum, then it'll roll away. So I'm just going to keep it down my wrist, but let my hand come up and kind of snap down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to do a lot of the filling in, as the main part of the rhythmic conversation is happening on the skin. So this will be filling in a lot. Then the two sounds that you've got for the skin are a kind of closed sound, which is a similar principle of kind of a kind of alligator jaw snapping down, but just on the skin itself. You want it to be quite quick, and the contact is just with your fingertips rather than the whole hand. And it doesn't need to be a lot of force behind this. If you've played congas, it's kind of like a closed slap in congas. It's kind of all just in the wrist. Let's just try playing that for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just getting used to those sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Great. Then the last sound is with your thumb. And what you're doing is you're just whipping it off the skin. The way that I approach this, being a pandero player, is it's a bit like the open tone on a pandero with your thumb. I kind of come away from the drum with the back of my hand first, through the wrist, let it bend like so, and then I attack it down the way, whipping from my thumb. And you don't want to move it too far away from where your closed notes are, because then you need to go back to them. Quite often it needs these two follow each other. Okay, so those are the three basic sounds. Let's see how they're applied. It's kind of the pattern that you hear the most on this instrument. I'm going to focus on playing the right hand, or whichever hand you have on the skin, first of all, and then talk about the left hand, because it's just filling in. So the important stuff is happening here. There's a pretty sort of essential samba concept of the marcação, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, closed, open, or high, low, low. The low bassy notes are on the 2 and 4. So we're going to replicate that with our open and closed. The closed is just going to be on beats 1 and 3, and 2 and 4 are going to be our tones. Let's play that for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add in what kind of drives the swing. So that is a basic marker of ding, dong, ding, dong. But in samba, it's not just ding, dong. It's ding, chicka, dong, chicka, ding, ticka, dong, ticka, ding, ticka, dong, ticka, ding, ticka, dong. So each of the last semiquavers before a downbeat is also a tone or a slap, depending on which one you're going from. In this instance, we've got 1 E and a 2, 1 E and a 2, 3 and 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Great, that's like the first half of what we need to get this right hand down. Second part is just playing an extra tone on the last semiquaver before beats 3. So it's 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4. Top, 4. Close, close, open, open, closed. That's essentially it, but we just add an extra beat onto the end. A full bar of 4/4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next slap would have been the 1. So we're going to fill in the gaps with our left hand. So slowly, beats 1 up to beat 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, let's add an extra beat onto this. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Right, let's make this a full bar. So we'll do a bar on and a bar off, just to kind of fill that out. So we'll do it a little bit slower than that. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, twice in a row. 1, 2, twice a row again. 4. 5, sped up, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is an overview into the basic technique and like a nice go-to pattern for Repique de Mão. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. That would be amazing. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more tutorials on this. Thanks so much. Bye.